we'll continue working, okay? Buddy? Removed? Okay. Anybody else ready?
And how are you making that?
By glue and origami paper and a stick.
Oh, that's neat.
Or is it just the regular stick?
These are ones that I worked on.
Oh, that's pretty.
Here's a design I made out of them.
Thanks, Megan.
Earrings and a bracelet to go with.
Yeah.
And then we always draw sequences down. So I drew mine down
Oh, okay.
to reflect off of that in case we wanted to remake it.
Yeah.
I'd have the design down.
Can you tell them what kind of paper you used?
I use magazine paper for these. These are from magazines.
Oh, cool. Let me get it. That's really neat.
I love how they came out. This is watercolor mixed media paper that was a group one you're seeing right here. That one. So each of us did a bead and then we strung it on.
Oh, that's cool.
Another one?
That's look great. Thanks, Chelsea. And what is this picture,
James, that was
Megan?
really good, that
This
one.
is one of my paper beads
That's
that I
what I
did, that I drew.
Let's keep at it.
Megan, what are you doing here today at the art program?
I'm learning how to do paper beads, and then I draw the paper beads in my notebook and draw it.
What made you interested in the art program at first?
I liked it because I got to learn about jewelry and how to make jewelry.
Could you just tell me a little bit about the kinds of things you learn in the art classes?
We learn how to make paper beads, felted beads,
Cool. And
bracelets, necklaces,
yeah.
earrings.
Do you have a favorite kind of thing to work on in the class?
Paper beads are my favorite.
Yeah. That's great. What do you like about doing creative things like this and making art?
It's fun, and I get to do jewelry
Mm-hmm.
and make all different kinds of stuff with it, like bracelets and necklaces.
Yep. Do you know if any of your pieces are out in the community for people to look at?
I got one or two pieces. I got a drawing and a bracelet and a necklace with it.
Do you know where they are?
One's in both of them are in Dover.
Mm-hmm. Megan, do you have any favorite experiences here, or memories that stick out for you of your time in the program?
I like coming here,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's nice.
Great.
Do you like the field trips?
And then I like going on the field trips too.
Oh, could you just tell me a little bit about the field trips?
We go to like museums and like art museums and stuff.
And when you go, what do you guys do?
We look at art.
Yeah. You guys talk about anything?
We talk about the art, and sometimes we make stuff.
Oh, cool.
Do you remember the last place you went?
To the Curio Museum in Portsmouth, and we got to make masks, and it was fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you get ideas when you go on the field trips for your own art?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. That's a great way to go about it. Any advice, Megan, for other people that are thinking about doing creative things or making their own art?
It's fun, and you get to make jewelry, and then you get to sell stuff and get paid.
It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling.
I just kind of pushed it in one.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that worked out, huh? I do that sometimes, yeah. And you got it off the stick, that was
I just
a
wanna
lucky
make sure the
shot that
hole
time. Here,
is
I'll give
good.
you 2 more of those.
Yeah, the hole looks good too.
What do you think of our new idea?
I like
To use
it.
origami paper.
It's different than what we've used.
Yeah.
But I like it. No, this one's upside. It doesn't matter if it's upside down.
Shouldn't matter, there'll be whatever design you think you want to see at the end of it.
It's upside down. I will.
All right. So Chelsea, what are you up to today here at the art program?
Well, we're making paper beads today
Nice. And
out of origami paper.
cool. And how often have you been coming to the program?
Quite a lot, over a year now.
Yeah. Do you come a couple days a week or?
I come Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
What made you interested in the program in the beginning?
So, but then I found out that I was really good at art, so I wanted to experience deeper into the art field.
Do you have a particular kind of art or like medium that you like?
I like all of them, so my favorite would have to be the paper beads that we're doing.
Cool. And could you just describe to people the kinds of things you learn in class?
We learn very good transferable skills that can be used throughout all workplaces, which means you can use them repeatedly. For those of you that don't know what that means. We also learn vocational skills. We also learn hands-on skills. So hands-on means you work with your hands. We do a lot of that because we're handcrafted arts. But there's a visual arts program, which is also handcrafted. I know because it says visual, but that's also handcrafted. And then there's an interrogated program, which is a lot of hands-on. That's a mix of dance, that's a mix of paper. They do paper mache classes that are different from what we do. So they have a mixture. It's a mix of all of it. So
Awesome. And you mentioned the handcrafts. What are some of the different products that you make?
for
the
example,
handcrafts?
we make bracelets. We make anything from bracelets, scarves, double bracelets, earrings. Dang.
Cool. And
That's basically it.
yeah, that's great. And do you guys sell these anywhere?
We do, yes. We sell them at, we have exhibits.
Yeah.
We recently had one at the McConnell Center. We had one at the Rollinsford Library. Am I right? The library. We have one right now we're going to have one, I think, at Franklin Gallery. And we had one at Adele's, and a painting of mine recently sold. So
Oh, that's awesome. Do you remember what the painting was?
yes, it was a It was an acrylic painting on the canvas, 14 by
Oh, that's okay.
20, 14 by 20.
Good memory.
So it was a like medium-sized painting,
Yeah.
and it was of a cherry blossom.
Oh, cool.
Cherry blossom tree. So,
Yeah.
and I saw this red dot on it, and I was like, "Oh, did I get painting on the Did I get paint on the price tag?" And that meant if you see a red dot on your work, that meant it sold. So I thought I had gotten paint on it. I hadn't.
Good surprise.
And the name of the piece was A Parade in Spring.
And is that the first piece you've sold?
Yes.
How did it feel to sell some of your art?
Like a balloon wanted to burst inside of me of enjoyment.
That's great. Do you have any, that sounds like a great memory, but any other great memories of time spent in the program that stick out to you?
Yes, when I first came here and when I first made my very first necklace, it felt really good to know what it felt like to have a piece completed and to have work be put into it. To see how you can accomplish a piece. And it does need to take patience, because if you rush your art, it's not going to be right. You're not going to get a really good piece of art. because you can make some flaws or mistakes and not notice them in the final piece. So that's why we always double check and recheck our work.
Yeah.
So when I finished my very first piece that I made the first time I ever came here, I was very happy that I felt like relieved because I was finally done.
Yeah.
I didn't have to go back and work on it because I had already finished the touches.